Hello and welcome to the Profit Insiders Group. I'm Justin Godley, your guide into the world of the stonk and everything business related. I'm glad to see you made it. On this channel, we talk about stocks and we talk about markets and we talk about all kinds of good stuff. If you guys really like all this stuff, feel free to subscribe and follow for more. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and just get started. So we're going to go into our usual little breakdown. Week to week, I'm going to start sending out just kind of like a swing data analysis for the whole week and pretty much the whole week. So that way, as we continue to progress throughout the week, we can kind of see where our predictions lay, where our projections lay, and everything. That's all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's jump into our wacky market bonanza, the weekly summary for June 16th to the 21st, 2025. Starting off with SPY, the S&P 500 Party Panda ETF. SPY, low-key, is swinging from the chandeliers, ready to cannonball into a pool of profits. Macro Monkey Business on monthly, we're looking at SPYs painting a bullish candle brighter than a disco ball, somersaulting past 595 to 600 resistance like a gymnast on a sugar rush. Stock RSIs, it's longing below 30, so it looks like it's going to be napping before the biggest fiesta. Which, if we go here, look at those prices. I'll give you a minute. Going to go on to weekly for SPY because we got a lot to cover today. For SPY Weekly, we're looking at the moonwalking above 600, hitting a high of 604.45. Stock RSI screaming, I'm overbought at 100, but no grumpy bears are crashing in this party yet. Take a look at those prices. Going for the daily. SPY is doing the hokey pokey in a 603, 605 consolidation zone, looking like a bullish flag, ready to blast. And then that's only, of course, unless it slips on a banana peel at 605, which is something we're anticipating here. 605, 605.20. All right, I kind of messed up my analysis when I was doing it. So we're going to go with the 2 hour instead of the 1 hour, but it's not going to make much of a difference. At the 2 hour mark, SPY is bounced off of 595 support like a kangaroo on a trampoline, reclaiming the 600 MA zone and strutting at an all-time high. 15 minutes. A textbook breakout retest. SPY zoomed at 605, got stage fright, dipped into 602.81, and then re-hollered, I'm back, baby. And then at 2 minutes. At 2 minutes, we're chopping like a clown juggling pies, but holding bullish vibes with wicks sticking into 602.81 and pushing towards 603.63. SPY's wacky targets. So ultimately, let's go back to our 15-minute to kind of consolidate all of our data here. Okay. All right, so if we're looking at resistance party zones, we're looking at 605.20, which we already have, 610, which is actually that VIP lounge going up here, 610, which it hasn't hit before. That would be a record high for SPY. A record high for SPY. But if you're trying to buy in on that, that's going to be your opportunity. We're going to move this up here, 610, 610, yeah. We'll just say 610.03, but 610 is about right. 614.50 is glittery stretch goal. I don't know if we're going to hit that, but you never know. You never know. The world is a crazy place. And also with this this Fed news coming into, we're looking at some high probability there. All right. Support safeties nets. All right. Hey, listen. Stocks fall, right? Just as much as they rise, they fall. Insert freaking Dark Knight meme here. But essentially what we're looking at for safety nets is going to be that 602.81. First pillow fort at 605.20. Wait a minute, no, that's not correct. Oh, 602.81. Sorry, let's look at my prices here. Yeah, 602.81, which is right here. So if it breaks below that, that's our first support line. Breaks below that, we're looking at 599.99. We have basically that 600 cozy backup couch, and then that 695.03. Or no, 595.03, which is right, which is down here. Fair value gap, a sneaky gap hidden around 595, 598. This area right here. Right. Oh, that's like a treasure chest full of discounted cupcakes. If we go with the bias for this, we're saying definitely bullish as a barrel of monkeys. 85%, feeling pretty zany. Yeah, I know some of you guys are already tracking and probably using AI. 4 price point move. Nope. Unless a macro news bomb drops like a surprise pinata explosion. Most of the confetti popped early this week. All right, we're going to move on to QQQ. Looking at our monthly. QQQ, the NASDAQ 100 pixelated penguin ETF. QQQ's waddling through a digital disco, but it's a smidge and a smiggo slower than Spy's break dance. Macro monkey business. We're looking at monthly for QQQ's lighting up a bullish engulfing candle, shinier than the glow stick rave. Breaking free from 520.99 to 533.63. Resistance, MACD's yawning, but stock RSI is perking up like it's just chugged a triple espresso. Go to our weekly. For a weekly QQQ, it's smashing through 528, 533 resistance with a high score of 534 plus. Stock RSI at 99, shouting, "I'm maxed out, dude," but MACD's pushing for more. I go to our daily. Chilling at 534.68, poking the ceiling like it's trying to reach the candy jar. Momentum solid with room for one last sugar rush. Give it a minute. Back to the order of things with a 1 hour analysis. QQQ filled a gap at 530.05, 531.39, like it was collecting golden gummy bears, then bounced to 534 with a heroic high 5. 15 minutes, clean breakout above 531.67. With volume roaring like a lion at a karaoke bar. Pullbacks are holding out at 533.17. Actually, that was the 15 minutes. Sorry, here, let me show you the 15. All right, and then we go with our 1 minute. Oh, what did I do there? Shit. QQQ zany targets. We're looking at resistance level up zones, 536. Next checkpoint, 538.75. Major boss battle. Fourth, 540. Psych level jackpot. Support levels, fallback zones is going to be 533.28. First bounce zone, 531. Wait a minute. Yep. That's where we were at, 533.28. 538.75, major boss battle. Yeah, we were already there. Sorry. 531.18, secondary chill zone. 528.51. Actually, let me go back to my 15-minute. It's always a nicer view. Yeah, 528.51, major fortress. 525.15, last stand. Fair value gaps. We're looking at 530.05 to 531.39, which is right here. And then 531.39. Anticipated fair value for QQQ. I know a lot more about SPY. SPY is like my bread and butter. Oh, God dang it. Yeah, so we go with SPY. So this is where it's saying the most likely fair value gap is going to occur. That's coming from the 1 hour analysis. 528.51, structured pivot point. Bias, bullish, but moving like a penguin on roller skates. Confidence for this moving up. It's going to be 87%. Pretty confident, but watch for slippery patches. And then we got that 4 price point move. Yep. QQQ's got room to zoom from 538 to 538. Oh wait, no, from 534 to 538 to 540. If SPY and NVIDIA keep the party popping. We're gonna move on to QQQ. We're gonna move on to NVIDIA. NVIDIA, the turbocharged clown car. NVIDIA is zooming through resistance like a clown car packed with fireworks. Macro monkey business. We're looking at some monthly. NVIDIA's honking a huge bullish candle, obliterating that 144, 145 resistance like it's paper pinata. Stock RSI is curling up from oversold ready. Basically, it's from oversold. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Yeah, see all these little lines? These are basically our 15 minutes to 2-minute lines that usually we dive into. Ready to unleash a confetti cannon. Give you 1 moment to look at it from this perspective. We're going to get into the week. All right, weekly. Hey, textbook breakout above 145.52 with the candles racing into an open air like a circus acrobat. Stock RSI's maxed at 100, but no signs of stalling yet. Go to our daily. Daily, we're sitting just below 147.09, teasing a breakout like it's about to juggle flaming torches. All right, we're getting closer to where our analysis has been met. Okay, getting up here a little bit. All right, now let we go with the micro mirth for today, for this week. 1 hour, it's bullish engulfing candle over the 20 EMA with buyers defending 145.50 like it's the last cotton candy at the fair. 15 minutes NVIDIA. Oh, wait a minute. That was 1 hour. We're going into 15 minutes. 15 minutes for NVIDIA surged from 144.36 to 145.65, faster than a squirrel on a sugar high. Now consolidating under 147.09. Stock RSI is overbought 95. So it might just take a quick nap at 144.36. And then we're going to go for our 1 minute. And we are A-OK for today. And then support at 145.47 is holding like a trope of trapeze artists. All right. NVIDIA's nutty targets for today. We're looking at resistance victory zones of 147.09. That's their first prize. 147.09. Right here. We're looking at 150.03 major trophy, which is a little bit lower than that. Oh, actually, no, if we're going higher. Yeah, we're going to go high. We're going to go long, baby boys and girls. Dang it. Blast. Control C. Sorry about that. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna go long. 150.03 is our next target for resistance. Going up. Dang, this is up. Nah, you thought. Oh yeah, actually better yet. We probably put it down to 15 minutes. 150.03. Hang on a second, guys. Holy smokes. Okay, all right, we already have it back. Well, hey, that was a heck of a journey, guys. Thanks for playing. 150.03 for that one. We're looking at 153.60 for we're looking at 153.60 right up here. All right, that was the one. We're looking at 553.60 monthly gap ultimate. And if we're going for our support lines, going to our backup zones here. All right, because I had to get us back down to the... All right, there we go. Yeah, we'll just make it look like this for now. 145.47 first safety net, which is our immediate. We're looking at 144.37 secondary bunker. And we're looking at 143.42 third defense. 142.05 is our last stand, and 140.07 is macro must hold, or it's a pie in the face. 143.40 to 144.40 is your fair value gap at 15-minute zone, potential dip target. So that would be 143 to 144. 143 to 144. Yeah, okay. So that's right. That's basically right around here. 143 to 144. 143.40. 143.40. All right. We'll just like mark it right. Basically right there, right? So if we were looking at fair value gap where we would expect some movement, either expect a reversal of some kind, yes? Basically, it's going to be around this area. Say the price stock goes up, because again, when we're dealing with fair value gap, that's what you're dealing with. You see it going up, maybe you see it going. So it's going to determine whether it continues to go, it does a little bounce, or it continues to, or say it's coming down from below and it comes up and it continues to go back down. This is your fair value gap area. Same thing for this, same thing for this. I know it's a little complicated, but if you want to learn more about how we do that, please become a member at the Profit Insiders group, where we'll be able to show you how we do that kind of stuff. All right, bias, it's bullish as a turbocharged clown car. Confidence is 90%. NVIDIA is the star of the circus. And then we got that 4-point price move. Hell yeah. NVIDIA's got that juice to rocket from 145.50 to 150 plus, with the market being as it is, as it stays zany and Cohaney. Final silly takeaway. SPY, QQQ, and NVIDIA are dipping and dancing. Or no, they're increasing. Why did I say dipping? They are dancing like a pack of party animals at a large jungle rave, with NVIDIA leading the charge like a clown far full of fireworks. Keep those FEGs and support zones on your radar. They're like a hidden banana peel waiting to trip up careless traders. If the market keeps its goofy groove, QQQ and NVIDIA could hit some juicy 4-point moves, with SPY along for the wild ride. I think that's pretty much it for today. If you guys want more of this content, please please hit that follow and subscribe button for more. This has been Justin Godley at the Profit Insiders Group. Hey, you guys have a good one, all right? Peace.